Welcome to the Superfan edition of Movie Mistakes. We got some questions for you to see how much you were paying attention. Zootopia is Walt Disney's latest animated blockbuster. Having earned over $1 billion worldwide on a budget of $150 million at the box office. With unforgettable characters like Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde, this amazing movie is sure to be an instant animated classic. Welcome back to Movie Mistakes, and today we are bringing you one of our favorite animated series of 2016, Zootopia. We've got to throw out our usual spoiler alert, so if you haven't seen the movie yet, go ahead and pause the video. You might want to do that first. Oh, and I almost forgot, if this is your first time visiting the channel, thanks for stopping by. You will see continuation errors, props that move, and things disappear and reappear. We start out this episode checking out young Judy's play. What's going to disappear from the scene? A red ribbon, grass, ketchup, or Judy herself? Well, as the scene continues on, you'll notice that Judy is still present, the grass as well, and we're assuming someone picked up the red ribbon. So that would just leave C, the ketchup, and I didn't see anyone wipe that up.
Live in harmony.
In mistake number 2, we get our first look at Judy's apartment. She flops down on the bed and it fast forwards to the morning. So what will change about this clock? A, the color, B, the style, C, location, or D, nothing at all. So when Judy arrives home from her first day of meter mating, you'll notice that the clock is now in a different location. It was on the windowsill before, but now it's on the desk. For mistake number 3, Judy is hopping mad as she almost gets trampled. But notice at the street in front of Nick, what appears? A bus stop, B, construction workers, C, nothing, or D, more police.
Hey, no one tells me what I can or can't be.
So as Judy catches up to Nick to confront him, you'll notice that she is standing in quicksand, which would make our answer B, construction worker. How's your score looking so far? Self on the back.
You'll never be a real cop.
For mistake number 4, we're staying in the same scene. Notice the construction worker behind Judy. What will appear in his hand? A cement smoother, coffee, food, or flowers?
Made though. Maybe a supervisor one day. Hang in there.
Considering he is a construction worker, the answer should be A, cement smoother. I'm not quite certain if that's the technical term for it, but that's the term we're using. When Judy arrives home from her long day of giving out parking tickets, Judy throws her notepad on the desk. But what happens to it? Does it change color? Does it turn around? Does nothing happen to it? Or is the D, does it disappear? Well, if you were paying attention while watching the movie, which I'm sure you were, you would have guessed the answer is D, disappear. So when Judy comes home, she's trying to find a song to listen to and decides, you know what, I'm hungry. But check out her shirt. It is now pink. But what is it going to switch to in the next scene suddenly? A cop uniform again? Overalls? C, a nightgown, or D, a towel? Well, if you guessed that it would suddenly switch back to her same cop uniform she had on, you'd be absolutely right. As the giant donut almost crushes the rodent, Judy saves her life. But what disappears in this scene? Is it A, the shopping bags, B. Donut crumbs, C. The mailbox in the background, or D. Street lines?
I love your hair.
As minor mistake that you think that it might be, it's still B. The donut crumbs.
Thank you.
Come to Papa.
Undoubtedly, we all love the part when Judy has Nick dead to rights about his tax evasion. But in this scene, what changes? A. Does the page turn back? B. Nick's shirt? C. The stroller color? Or D. The cones behind it?
You reported, let me see here.
Actually, not a lot of people we talked to got this one right. So did you say A. The page changes back?
0! Unfortunately, lying on a federal form is a punishable offense.
I don't think any of us was expecting the Godfather to look like this. But what disappears here? Is it A, nothing? Is it B, the Godfather? Is it C, the chair? Or D, the polar bear behind it?
Mr. Big, sir, this is a simple mistake.
Well, obviously it couldn't be the Godfather because it's part of the scene. And if we took the chair, then what would he sit on? So to me, the obvious choice would be D, the polar bear.
This is a simple misunderstanding.
In our 10th and final mistake, Judy and Nick are in trouble. As they run through the rainforest, Judy drops her walkie-talkie. But the question we propose to you is, will Judy suddenly get another one?
The savage jaguar.
Sir, I know what I saw. He almost killed us.
Well, I guess it wouldn't really be a mistake if she didn't. So the answer is yes.
Or maybe any aggressive predator looks savage to you rabbits.
So tell us, did you see any mistakes while you were watching Zootopia? If so, then let us know in the comment section below. We'd love to read it. Also, be sure and let us know what movie you'd like to see us do next. Want to join our Movie Mistakes family? Go ahead and click the subscribe button, and we'll send you emails to updates.